Welcome to round 6, the Miami Grand Prix of Ultimate F1 2024, our second sprint race of the season. Green flag, and we are starting P14 in a 7-lap sprint with Hulkenberg, Stroll, Magnussen up the road, Tsunoda, Guan Yu, Ocon behind us. So green flag is out. George Russell was on the pole with Norris Verstappen behind, and we're 3 wide with Hulkenberg and Tsunoda early on. We send it a little wide, but we are settled for now in P13, but there's going to be a lot of shuffling these first, couple laps. Probably 4 or something like that. We get through 2 of them, Stroll and Leclerc, and then Piastri gets a penalty, so we're up to 10 because he slowed down the whole field, because sometimes there's a glitch where they don't go through them, they just kind of act as a roadblock. Anyway, we passed Perez. We're up to P9, but Leclerc is going to easily pass us back in the Ferrari. And we're beating out a Red Bull, has a Toro Rosso. Kind of crazy, kind of crazy. Guan Yu catching up, though. The man, the myth, the legend, Joe Guan Yu, like 6th or something in the standings, 5th, 6th. Crazy, man. Anyway, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, Fernando Alonso are your top 3 right now. We are on lap 2 in P10, fighting with Stroll, Perez, Guan Yu, kind of. Oh, but we eat the wall. Hulkenberg, but we're going to block in there. Perez and Stroll get back ahead of us. Guan Yu is behind Hulkenberg, Piastri as well. Man, Piastri's starting to fall off after that amazing start to the season. Well, it kind of is the start. It's like the first quarter. Anyway, yeah, we're about 25% done already. So I guess it's not really the start. Anyway, we're caught up to Gasly now with Hulkenberg behind us. On lap 3, we are P12. Bunch of cars ahead. We get up beside and past Stroll. That's P11. We passed Perez and Gasly, but we were 4 wide for a moment, and we actually lose to all of them there. Now having to block Zhou and Tsunoda because they get in our way there. But we put Zhou in the wall, and we're up to P12 now. We've lost a spot since the green. I am not happy about... Or no, never mind. P14, sorry. Thought we started at P11. Whoops. Might have just spoiled it. Anyway, lap 4, we get past Perez. And Guan Yu goes for the pass back. And we're going to actually settle here for a while until lap 5 out of 7, where we're able to get past Guan Yu around the same place where he passed us. So we basically lasted a whole lap. And then we're going to run down Lance Stroll for P10, and we are going to make the pass, and now we are in the top 10 with just 3 laps to go. But Lance Stroll catches back up to us. We throw some blocks. He's up on the outside. He makes it too wide. We are going to get him, but Guan Yu now. He passes us. We have to deal with Stroll and Zhou side by side with the kick, who is cooking up right now, crazy enough. But we have some bad corners there, not gonna lie. With 2 to go, we run it wide. Stroll has passed us. Guan Yu is basically gone, but we are side by side with Stroll, battling for that P11 spot, oh, we went straight into the wall with Stroll. Ocon is now catching back up. Perez is bound there, kind of crazy. Verstappen in the lead. He's really making a comeback here. And Lance Stroll and I are fighting for P11, which is honestly, it's good. It's better than P12. It's a difference. It's a nice difference to have. And Stroll runs it a bit wide. We're going to keep the P11 spot, trying to hold off Stroll. And now Ocon, who is catching up. Guan Yu is way up the road. Verstappen is going to win. Oh wait, I said that too early. Whatever. Y'all already probably knew. Anyway, yeah, Guan Yu and Gasly up the road. We have a pretty even split between front and behind. Honestly, if we had like another lap or 2, we might have been able to get him, but yeah, he beats us out. So Gasly actually loses the spot to Guan Yu at the very end, but Verstappen is going to win. Sainz gets second, and I don't even know who got third. But now we are going to head to the feature race now. So the green flag where we start in P11. I forgot to show the thing, my bad. Anyway, yeah, green flag P11. With Gasly, Guan Yu up the road, and it looks like, oh yeah, Alonso got third there. So yeah, Piastri behind. He's falling off, man. What happened to the man? Anyway, on the first turn, we're already up to P9. And moving up, Magnussen right there. Alonso up the road. What did he? He was third. Down to 7. Anyway, fighting with Magnussen. We are up to P8 now. With Alonso and Norris just up the road. Gasly, Magnussen, Guan Yu right behind us. 3 wide, coming to the line. Nope, we push Gasly off. And we're going to finish the first lap in 8th place. With Pierre Gasly, Zhou Guan Yu making the overtake. Swift overtake. We try and get the pass, and we do pass 2 of them at once, but they're going to get us right back because they're just faster in general. So on lap 2, battling with Gasly and Guan Yu right now for multiple positions. We run it a bit wide though. Into the wall we go. Gasly, Alonso, Perez, Guan Yu, all of us fighting right now. And Alonso is going to catch back up to us because, you know, he's pretty fast on those mediums. We're also on the medium, so I do enjoy the medium compound. But we run wide. Alonso is able to get the pass, but we fight him back, get the pass back. Now Alonso and Perez are behind us. They're going to keep on fighting. We are going to run it wide again, and Alonso's going to get the pass. Now we are going to try to catch him back with Gasly and Perez behind us. Big battling. And we don't get Alonso just yet. Here we are able to make it 2 wide, but he kind of shoved us into the wall there. And on lap 3, Gasly is now catching up to us. He is going to try and pass, and he will succeed. No, he won't succeed. Perez, though, also. And now we're 3 wide, and we just lost 2 spots. We're down to P11 on lap 4, right where we started. And then later on lap 4, we re-catch Perez. He is side by side with us, but we make the pass work. And then we go for Gasly. It doesn't work. He puts us in the wall. Then we're side by side with Perez, Gasly, almost 3 wide coming into the corner, out the exit. We are ahead of both of them now in P9, blocking Perez. And then on lap 8 it was, in P4, a bunch of people had pit, and we had held them all off, and we have to come down. Then on lap 9, we come out of the pits, and we are in P11, and it's kind of spread out. So then later on lap 9, we catch Magnussen, who is not pit yet, and we are up to P10 then. But there's still people up the road who haven't pit, so we're going to get those spots back. Later on lap 11, on P10, we pass Perez again. He hasn't pit yet. He's done for. Like, screwed, absolutely screwed. We're ahead of Perez now. Lap 10, P9. We are ahead and past Perez. Then it wasn't until lap 12, when we were in P8 because of pits, that the rain was coming in, so we had to come down to get some intermediate tires, which we do. We come out P8 with a nice gap, and on lap 13. Then on lap 15, 2 laps later, the rain is over, and we need to come down and get softs to end the race, which we also come out in P8. And then we were all alone until the end. Yeah, lap 19, here we are, the end of the race. We are going to finally score some points, man. And Carlos Sainz looks like he's going to win his 2nd race. But up the road is Lance Stroll, Logan Sargent a lap down. But man, oh man, we beat out Sergio, Alonso, Oscar Piastri in P15. But Carlos Sainz, the man, the myth, the legend, is going to win himself his 2nd race on the season, which is great for him. But we score 4 points in round 6, which is really going to boost us up from the others who have not scored. So yeah, Carlos, Verstappen, and Hamilton are your top 3. So Lando Norris, George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Piastri, Alonso, Gasly, Leclerc, Hamilton were your top 10 from qualifying, as we qualified P14. Then in the sprint, it was Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton, Alonso, Leclerc, Russell, Norris, and Magnussen who scored. Then Guan Yu, Gasly rounding out your top 10. And we finished 11th. Stellar from us. Piastri was 15th, Perez in 14th. Then it was Sainz, Verstappen, Hamilton, your top 3. Norris, Leclerc, Russell, Guan Yu, Darwin, Alonso, and Ocon, your top 10. Perez finished 12th. Oscar Piastri stayed in P15. Crazy. And Oscar Piastri now only has a 6-point lead on Carlos Sainz. Verstappen is down there with 75. Then it's Norris, Russell, Hamilton, Guan Yu in P7. Perez, Leclerc, Alonso, Bottas, Gasly, Magnussen, Ocon, Darwin with 4 points ahead of Hülkenberg now with 2. Albon, Tsunoda, Stroll, and Logan Sargent to round out your field. And McLaren is now at 154. Mercedes not far behind. And then Ferrari, your top 3. So, Carlos Sainz wins it in Miami with Max Verstappen taking 2nd place and Lewis Hamilton to round out the podium for Mercedes. So, congratulations to Carlos Sainz on winning his 2nd Ultimate F1 race, his 2nd win on the season, and his 4th all-time Formula 1 race. I'll hope to see you on round 7 at San Marino.